advice would you give to someone in a traditional job and who is considering making the switch to remote or flexible work?
Do it. I would say do it. Now, a couple of things I can add about it. I think if you want to switch from like a traditional on-site role to a remote role, you need to prepare it, okay? Don't quit your job tomorrow and then start looking, okay? First, you need to follow a few steps. First of all, you need to first identify what you want to do next. Maybe today you are doing X, and maybe you don't want to do the same job. So maybe identify and make sure what you want. Based on that, do some research, okay? On JobGather, create a profile on JobGather. You can automatically see what roles could be available for you, if there are lots or if there are just zero roles. There are roles, for example, really rare, and maybe from your country, okay, there are maybe not many remote roles available. On JobGather, we have almost the whole majority of the remote roles available. And then based on that, you need to prepare it because using JobGather and sending your CV to a company is one step, but it's not enough, okay? I always say LinkedIn should be a tool you should use when you're looking for a job, okay? LinkedIn is, for me, a better version of a CV because it's your CV, but it's connections, it's comments that you do, it's publication that you can make, it's article that you can write. So make sure you have a really strong LinkedIn profile with a good picture, with a good title, with the section about yourself, who you are, what you want, what is your passion, what has been your life so far. Your expenses, make sure they are well written with numbers, with achievements. References, ask your colleagues, ask your ex-colleague, your ex-bosses to just write you some references. And of course, on JobGather, then you can apply to jobs, and you should apply to jobs. That's mandatory. But on the side, connect to people from companies that you would like to work. For example, let's say you want to work in the big tech companies like Facebook or Airbnb, these big ones. Connect on LinkedIn to people working there already. People that can be your colleagues. If you are a JavaScript developer, connect with other JavaScript developers, because then you can ask them a question. Oh, how's life at Facebook? Is it good? How is the culture? Do you have a lot of people from my country? You will have insight. Maybe you will realize, maybe that's not for me. I thought it was good, but no, actually it's not good. Or maybe you will love it even more. And if you are talking to a few people, that can be your colleagues, and maybe they will tell them, oh, by the way, we are looking for one more person in the team. Oh, do you mind sending my CV to your manager? So you would apply, of course, but at the same time, your CV will go to the hiring managers. And that will, shortcut your application, and that will increase your chances to be hired, okay? And again, do some research about your job. Whatever you do, you probably lack some skills because all the jobs are evolving really quickly now. So make sure you have the right skills. How do you do? Talk to people who do the same job as you, okay? Ask them, what are you working on today? What do you think the manager will ask tomorrow? What is the last version of the language that you are developing is? And also by applying to jobs, you will see the job descriptions. What do companies want? Or lately, companies are asking for ChatGPT skills. I've never used it. Okay, I'm going to use it. I need to know ChatGPT skills and add it on your CV. So looking for a job is a job, okay? It takes time, and sending your CV and waiting will not work, okay? You need to have a strong CV and a strong LinkedIn profile. You need to grow your network. You need to apply to jobs, of course, and you need to follow up. Applying is one step. Contacting potentially your future manager is the second step. Following up is the third step, and it takes time, okay? It takes time, and you have a lot of competition. And the last thing I would say and advise that I see a lot of people don't do, if you are living in Spain, for example, don't apply to jobs where they say, we want someone remote from Germany or remote from the US or whatever. Apply, what I was saying before, apply less, but apply better, okay? So you really need to apply to roles, remote roles available from the country that you're in. if you are based in Spain and you apply for a role available remotely from the US, they will not even check your CV because they probably have already 500 people already living in the US who apply for the role. Okay, so companies, when it comes to remote, don't pay for relocation, almost never. And I know sometimes you would love to work for that company and you are mad because they only want to hire people remote from the US, for example, and you don't live in the US, but that's how it is. Don't waste your time. Apply to roles available from your country. That's really important.